Hello and welcome to the Mainstage quad stream. A quad stream is
so
real. We saw the young Aiden Calvin bring it out at LSI. Previously in the past, it was an arcane art at the Tuck House, which originally brought this technology to the forefront. Sounds like people really like it. I'm excited to try it out. Never commentated anything like this, so this is a first. I don't think it's ever been commentated
Nobody
before.
has ever commentated a quad stream for Melee.
We are changing history right
this
now.
This is the first time. Nobody has ever attempted it. Nobody can do it. Mortal minds, I don't think, are capable of comprehending this amount of Melee. That's why you have me and the Crimson Blur here.
We can do it.
Ready to go. I have been mainlining Red Bull all day. This is actually how I normally watch Melee.
Oh, man.
I have 4 screens up, 12 chats.
I usually have at least like 2 up, right?
Yeah.
Like I have 2 monitors, and why not use both, right?
One can't do it for me anymore.
No. I need more Melee.
I need it to happen.
Yeah.
So we have singles pools. This is now way more stacked. I forgot to look at the bracket after everyone got added.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. I'm excited that everybody is here. But 4 people are going to advance from each pool. It's going to be best of 3 until the very last match, and winners and losers on both sides, which will be best of 5. And we're going to watch all 4 pools happen at once.
Wild. So obviously there's going to be a lot going on. Our plan at the moment, again, we are revolutionaries. We are trailblazing. Is we're going to be kind of, doing like a little bit of riff and a little bit, and then we're going to like tune into the matches almost red zone style when like things of impact, things of significance happen. That's at least the current game plan. We'll see how it works. We're going to kind of do it by feel.
We'll see how it works out. I was going to do the red zone jingle, and then I'm like, oh, we don't have the...
Yeah, we don't have that.
We do not have that at all.
Guys, come on. It's a first time for everything.
That's right.
We got to iron out the kinks. I still think this is going to be really cool because...
It's going to be fantastic.
There's like so many benefits to this system, right? There's so many times you're at home, you're like, man, there's this great set. It didn't even get streamed.
Yeah, and what's with that?
And what's up with that, actually?
They're keeping me down.
Yeah.
If I'm a Samus main. They're never putting me on stream because all my matches take 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And people do the math, and they're like, okay, that's 5 chop A sets.
That is 5 chop A sets. Win or lose, it's 5 chop A sets.
Yeah, either way. So we are ready to get into some gameplay. We're going to watch all 4 at once. I don't know who's playing. We'll talk about, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Wow. All right.
Oh, my God. What just happened?
So many.
What just happened?
So you've got in the upper right Darkatma fighting a Ganon. I've watched Darkatma in person just make Ganons not want to play Melee anymore. So this is going to be fun to watch.
It's the KoDoRiN.
It's KoDoRiN versus Gabe Ugliano, which is a great tag.
Yeah, that's a great tag.
That sounds like he's from Jersey.
Oh, man, look at this guy's tech chasing. Oh, God. Ooh. This is a clean stock right now. Oh, finish that. Oh, of course he finishes those.
I like that KoDoRiN tweeted, hey, given what happened with Smash World Tour and everything, let's be nice to our top players who had to rearrange their schedules. Competing's going to be hard for them. And then he followed up with, okay, what actually is going on? I didn't sleep very well. I think I'm going to play bad. Please be nice to me.
please don't count for this in the rankings. I love pre-Johnning. I know people say, oh, it's so lame, it's so lame. I think it's hilarious.
It's really funny.
I think it's really funny.
I'm excited for pre-John Ko. It's a new era.
I like seeing the evolution of the meta.
Yeah. This is 2005 looping back around again.
Yeah.
One thing that I've actually wondered, I think the most important thing about, what's happened with the Smash World Tour's cancellation, how is this going to impact Armada's legacy?
Okay, has anyone really thought about it? Have we really broken it down?
Is it bad or good for Armada?
I'm assuming you're a Mango guy.
Oh, like who's the best player of all time?
Greatest. Not best, different words.
Yeah, best is probably Armada. Greatest is still him.
Best is probably Zane.
Best is Zane.
Yeah.
I also am a little sad that Zane's not here. The massive amount of pressure he's put on himself.
Can I say something?
Yes, please do.
And maybe this isn't an entirely moral thing I did.
Yeah.
I guilt tripped the poor boy.
Oh.
I had a call with him and I was like, man, tell me what your incredibly good reason is for not, because Melee needs a good weekend, right? That's a fact. Melee needs a good weekend.
We need a win. We need a win this month.
I did the classic, go on the call and be like, Zane, you should come. And he I had him right here. He was about to come.
Blur on the phone, coaxing him into releasing his bank account to go buy the...
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. It looks like KoDoRiN's already won a game. Good for him.
And, you know, I feel like I might have made him feel a little bit guilty about not coming. I'm like, I'm sorry. I should message him and be like, sorry, man, if I was a little too much.
I told him you can come commentate. They let you drunk under the table. At the time, I was drinking with Edwin and Wheat. I didn't realize I'd spelled the word wrong, but I did.
You spelled what word wrong?
I spelled it. I was going for drink. I spelled it drunk, and it is true.
It's, yeah.
The secret. I mean,
and you know, it doesn't make sense that it's the difference between drunk, drank, and drink.
I know. They're all kind of, like, they meld into each other. Rain's doing pretty well against Darkatma Sheik. Violence versus Sheik is actually, do you know Subtails?
By the way, I noticed something.
Yeah.
I have only been looking at the KoDoRiN match. I think my eyes,
it's
gonna be Marth. That's who. This is gonna be a thing.
Yeah,
just letting you know, I can't control that.
That's
what
good.
The heart wants what it wants.
FatGoku playing Peach. I don't think I would want this bracket. I would lie if I were a Peach and I had to play FatGoku early. I would say there was some sort of dispute.
Yeah, isn't FatGoku that's the best matchup, right? Because of all the
aura practice, all the Blade-wise practice originally. Yeah. So good at that matchup. So if you want to see some wild shit happen, bottom right for you.
Bottom right.
Violence is really good against. What is going on here? This is not Violence anymore.
No.
Have you seen Violence play a character that isn't Samus?
This cannot be Violence.
Almost mathematically.
But they're warming up, so I think we're in between sets.
Yeah, I think so. I think Violence probably took that home. Look, KoDoRiN's in trouble. What's going on over here?
This Falco, not so bad, because honestly, not getting 4-stock by KoDoRiN in this matchup is actually very difficult. There's only one player in the world who I feel like KoDoRiN is not favored in this matchup, and that's Mango.
That's right.
Mango does really well against him.
What really sealed it for me was Santiago coming back and getting absolutely worked by KoDoRiN in this matchup.
And that's Santiago doesn't get worked, no matter how much time he takes off.
It's never that bad. And then he went Yoshi and almost won the tournament, which we don't talk about.
Yeah.
Which did also happen. But yeah, no, very impressive. Lord KoDoRiN, pre-John KoDoRiN.
Ooh, look at that.
Look at him walk around the stage.
Option coverage. Love it.
Look at him go.
Well, I guess he is getting 3-stocked.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I guess we're back in
here.
But
this Falco's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely have to give props around.
I've never seen him do that. I've never seen him do that.
He's walking across the stage
Is KoDoRiN styling for the quad stream?
Have you ever seen KoDoRiN style?
Oh, he's styling! He's styling!
That's the one ledge cancel we get a year, and then that's gonna miss. Oh no.
Oh
no.
Does he know that only a quarter of the viewers are currently watching him? Does he know this style is only worth a quarter as much? You're only getting a quarter as much Twitter followers if you did this on the other stream.
It's upsetting that he's saving it for now. Oh, and we missed the jump.
You missed those texts? Come on.
Oh,
come
terrible.
on.
Take the game off the board.
Take it off.
Take it off. I agree. He is playing bad.
Yeah. You know what's the most adorable thing about that young man, Jonko?
Yeah.
He just wants my approval so much.
That's so weird to me.
He just wants it so much.
It's the one
guy.
And
he won't admit it, really.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys where it's like, I'm over here talking about how awesome Zane is, and he's just like, you know,
man, that sucks.
I'm cool, too.
Do you mean me?
Do you mean, what about me? Yeah, you're cool
I'm
too.
pretty cool, too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
And I think that's an endearing quality to have.
I'm trying to think about like what makes FatGoku so good at this matchup, other than just a huge amount of experience and all the weird scrappy spots.
You think they're gonna win doubles, Ginger FatGoku?
You know, I kind of like their bracket.
Their bracket's good.
The bracket's
but
pretty good.
But there is an SFAT Crudo team.
There is an SFAT Crudo team who did lose to Nut Aura.
Wait, they already lost?
Yeah, they're in losers.
Is SFAT washed? Was he carried by PPU? I'm just putting words out there.
I'm gonna say it. There was some icing. Nut had to go to the bathroom for 25 minutes before the match. I don't think they recovered.
That's well played.
Yeah, that's just smart play.
Look, if you don't get DQ, that's all in the game.
I was right there.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you know, he'll be back.
He'll be back.
He'll be back at some point.
Yeah.
Edwin Budding and Chape almost made top 8. They're the greatest team of all time.
When you say almost, was it like 17th and you say
9th?
No way.
They beat KoDoRiN's team. They beat S2J's team.
No way.
Yeah. They were going nuts on him.
No.
I've never seen Edwin Budding move that well. I've never seen it. He was the greatest Marth.
Did you check if there was a wave bird?
In teams of all time. Yeah, well, the first time
of him.
I walked over, and it's so it's Edwin Chape playing Fox Marth, and then Basil KoDoRiN.
Yeah.
Who were playing Fox Marth. And I'm like, oh, well, that's weird. Why is Basil wearing the MS tag? Because the green Marth was going nuts, and I assumed KoDoRiN.
Yeah.
And the blue Marth is getting destroyed.
Yeah. And you assumed Edwin.
And I you know, just because it's KoDoRiN, I assumed. But no.
Yeah, the KoDoRiN. Yeah.
I was totally wrong. Okay, this is Johnny.
By the way, FatGoku is insane at this matchup.
It's just unreal.
Yeah. Oh, we got Johnny.
Just does like everything right.
Wait, Johnny's up 1? I wasn't even looking at that one. Nah. Quad stream, more like dual stream. Get on a production. Come on.
We got to get
I
other
need more
players
melee than
up.
just 2.
I've got to yell at the team. So there are a bunch of matches that I wanted to watch from each of them. Matches I wanted to see.
That are being withheld from us.
Right, Lord Crudo and Studebaker. If that's off screen, I'm going to be really upset. I wanted Arcadia Diesel Derek. Diesel Derek, I think, has learned how to play Ice Climbers 4
Can I be
months
honest
ago.
with you? I don't even know what character Stude plays.
Oh, Stude?
Yeah.
Probably Falcon now. Maybe. Luigi?
You don't know either?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Falcon. I feel pretty good about that.
He was a Luigi, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was a Luigi.
But it's like a Falcon now? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I think he's committed to it.
You always got to commit.
You know, the weird thing is I'm actually not interested in watching any of Ginger's matches.
Why is that interesting?
I just don't know why.
You're not a Ginger fan. I get it.
No, it's not that I'm not a Ginger fan. I don't think any of these are
You
interesting.
can say it, bro.
You know, what if Ginger showed up tomorrow and said, I've got a $400,000 circuit, but it's by the United States Armed Forces? Do we love him for it?
That's it. So
like Ginger's been working on it for 3 years and he hasn't told anyone.
400K is a lot.
400K would be a lot of money.
That'd be a new record.
Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe some smashers have to go serve. You know?
It depends on who it is, right?
Who has to serve?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mewtwo King's Jack now.
Mewtwo King's fine. He'd do great.
He's not playing anyway.
Imagine Mewtwo King piloting drones. I don't actually. This is a terrible idea.
This is not a good idea.
We should not have him
actually be
do
a little
this.
too frame perfect with it.
Ooh.
He'd be pretty good at it, though.
Not good. Not good.
Anyway, so we have literally no sets going on. I feel like I just got robbed here.
This isn't doing it for me anymore.
This is not doing it for me.
I've been my
this Sheik is very fast
higher.
though, so
yeah.
I want to guess who this is.
This is Jack versus
This is Crudo,
Canyon?
I bet. This is Crudo's dude.
This is probably Crudo's dude. You're right.
This Sheik is. Sometimes you can tell with the tech skill. Maybe not. No, it's pretty fast. Maybe not.
Speaking of Mewtwo King, Crudo was talking about it, but like Mewtwo King just asking Crudo for notes on like every player. And Crudo's like, I can't deal with this.
I'm in the same tournament as you. Just even ask during the tournament. Hey, bro, do you have any notes on yourself that you can give me?
Crudo's like, I'm sure he's doing it to me, and then Zuppy's like, yeah, I gave him notes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's also just a testament to just we're not snakes, but we can't say no to Mewtwo King.
I would be able to say no to him.
Yeah, I could too.
See, it's crazy because like we have such a culture of like everyone helping each other out. Like
Yeah.
everyone plays friendlies with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I would if I became a top player, I would not care, not even a little bit.
You never play friendlies with anybody. That's what you're
No,
saying.
I would because I think it would actually make me better.
Right.
But I wouldn't like help people and go out of my way.
I'm
to
not
give
teaching them.
Yeah, because like I see scenarios where like literally 2 top 5, 10 players have a session against each other, and then the other guy asks like, hey, what do you think? You know, what did you notice? What should I do better?
Yeah, I'm better than you. That's why I noticed.
Yeah, I noticed that I was whooping your.
I noticed you have no chance.
No
Absolutely
chance.
Zero chance.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you that you tech roll in every time. Why?
Yeah,
that's your job to figure that out.
You don't DI down throw.
Yeah, like isn't that the whole point of competition? Like, now I'm playing myself at that point? You know, like
I'm not here to better myself. I'm here to win.
I'm here to win, brother.
I'm here to have a good time.
Yeah, I really actually don't. I get like it'll be quote unquote better melee. But when you're already at the top 5, you're at the best melee.
Well, I don't like the argument it could be better melee. Sometimes I want worse melee. I don't want macros.
Also, like, is it better melee to play yourself? Because again, that's kind of what you're doing.
SFAT said no. SFAT was very clear about this. You have to play somebody else.
Yeah.
And if you're playing Netflix, it's really like you're playing yourself.
And he's not here to make new friends.
He's not. It's funny because he absolutely is. It's like a golden retriever, like growling for a second. You're like, this will stop in about 10 seconds. You're here to play.
He's adorable.
You're here to have a good time.
Yeah.
We know it. Yeah, Stu's doing good.
Well, is that student or is it Jack and Canyon?
I mean, I'm just assuming for my benefit that it's not Jack and Canyon. But imagine it is just Jack and Canyon.
Could be.
And we just besmirch Lord Crudo's name.
I don't think that up air is too high level an up air to do.
Okay.
To like, you know, that one from the underneath Battlefield.
Okay, so I know you're a keyboard controller hater, which is fine, and I respect it. Different question. Yeah. Could you tell if someone was on a
I mean,
keyboard by watching
usually
them.
within the first 5 seconds.
I don't think I really could because I've watched
Really?
I've watched too many people get it wrong.
I've never been wrong. I've literally never been wrong.
That's actually something. Do you
I
think
literally I
either
play
of
them and within the first like half a frame.
Well, people are cheating with their controllers to a level now I can't tell. It used
I can
to
still
be,
tell.
It used to be
but they're not cheating half as much, so it's like really easy to tell.
like the long ass wave dash. I'm like, all right, you're doing it.
Mm.
Oh, it's KoDoRiN versus UsubGod. UsubGod.
It's just all you have to pay attention to is how fast is their dash dance. Is their dash dance ungodly? Then you're like, oh yeah, okay, that's it.
It's either Zoo or it's a guy on a controller.
On the keyboard.
On the keyboard, yeah.
That's not really that. Also, are they hitting every dash?
But they still have to time it right. I mean, I don't even understand why it's better.
It's a lot better. It's because they had this whole modifier cheat.
Yeah.
I could go into it, but that'd bore everybody.
Oh,
KoDoRiN, UsubGod.
Yeah, UsubGod. I
KoDoRiN.
think top 32 in the Arcadian, if I remember
That's pretty
right.
good.
Or like 33rd or something like that.
Yeah.
You made a contentious claim about how you would do in the SoCal Melee Arcadian.
Oh yeah, I think I might have won it.
You think you would have won
I
if
think
there
I
were
would've
no
won-
Steech? Because Steech
yeah.
is...
Steech is literally could become a top 10 player next year, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. But otherwise, though.
Yeah, I think without him. I mean, who was second?
Second, I believe it was AJ.
You don't think I mean, you know, I would do all right.
I do have to
I would have a chance.
I
for
do
sure.
have to say, I did watch you play Cliche once.
Yeah.
And that
I
was
won.
that was a nail biter.
Okay, well, I've beat him before.
Oh, God.
So, like, the people who are in the top 3, a lot of those guys I've already beat before. So, I mean, it's not crazy to say.
I don't think so.
I would have done all right.
So we got
But, I mean, it feels so wrong because, like, I've been playing for so long, and if I'm still an Arcadia level player, it doesn't even feel good.
Yeah.
I think by now I should have moved past it. I know I haven't, but...
I don't know. I think there's some...
I
like
mean,
a lot
I
of
know SoCal Arcadian's hard, but...
A lot of people who were ranked should be Arcadians in some sense, right? Like, if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
evaluate them now.
Yeah, they're not as good as those guys. Like, definitely not Steech level.
Right. And that's, like, what you're dealing with, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, KoDoRiN and UsubGod pretty close. I'm impressed. Looks like we have... I don't know what the hell is going on over there. I haven't seen that man in a while. Mr. Squirtle.
Oh, poke
The upper
floats?
right.
Love poke floats.
There was a doubles debate where Crudo and Espat were playing Preeminent and Slow King, and I'm pretty sure Preeminent and Slow King tried to gentlemen's to best of 5. And I had to explain to him
that's not legal.
you can't do that. So then
That's
when
obviously
I walked
not
away,
legal. Then you just gentlemen the best of 99.
you could best of 20 million, and then
Yeah.
the tournament never ends. So I
It's
think
like-
they waited
That's
until
like so obviously not legal that it's like unbelievable that they would try that.
they understood, but then they still wanted to do it. But
Can I tell you the truth?
yeah,
You'd most likely get away with it in most tournaments.
yeah, I think you could.
But it's just SBM.
The awkward part was, so Crudo and Espat go up 2-0, and I look at Crudo, I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
And he just nods at me, and I report it. But then they start losing game 3. But I stand by it. If they reverse 3-0, it still doesn't count.
Of course it doesn't count.
It still doesn't
It's
count.
a best of 3.
Can't
And they
do
knew it was
anything
a
about
best of 3 go against.
Right.
I think the hard part for TOs
Mm-hmm.
is when they don't know it's like they just made a mistake.
Yeah.
Then I think you count as a best of 5.
Right.
That's the only time. Because then you're like, well, both of the teams were under the assumption that it was a best of 5.
Right.
And it was played without bans.
And you're like, okay, that's
fine.
That's probably fine. We're okay with it.
But if they genuinely knew and did it anyways, then that's insane.
So I have a couple of doubts about some of the naming. I suspect this is actually Darkatma. No, it's not actually, because the DFC is up. I would have thought this was Rocket Darkatma if he stayed on Younglings, but there's no
But I
Younglings.
guess then there's abuse cases of like if people like pretend like
Oh,
they.
I thought we were playing a best of 9.
I was so sure.
I was really, really confident.
I think those are the type of things you gotta do by ear and just be like, are they trying to, you know?
Right. You know, it's a question of intent there, which always gets
Yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
annoying, honestly.
Oh no, what's cool about that is that you know you have all the power as a TO.
That's true.
Like, look, if I think you're being a little sus,
Right. That's it. It's over.
That's it for you.
That's the game. Yeah, I'm really sure this is maybe not Crudo Studebaker. Because that's been reported as 2-0.
So if you're looking at every single pool to see which Falcon versus Sheik could be,
I can't even
that's
find
too hard.
people named
That's
Jack or Canyon.
That's not something you can do, bro.
I can't determine this.
That's
Canyon.
That's Canyon.
That's Canyon. So that's not Crudo at all.
Yeah.
It happens though.
It does happen.
I can't tell anybody anymore.
Ooh, that nair. Why don't I ever do that nair? I would just up tilt the second time like a noob.
No, we're talking about KoDoRiN Usub.
Yeah, of course. It's the only one I'm going to be watching. Are you kidding me? There's 2 marks. That's like I'm like a magnet.
Yeah, there's no way you're not looking at that.
Yeah.
So I take it back. I would like to see
such a
Ginger
bad
Violence.
side B, Usub.
No.
You got no better than that. What were we saying?
So I was saying Ginger Violence is going to be a best of 5.
Really?
That's to make it into top 65. I think Eggy was seeded 4th.
Oh, so we have best of 5 before top 60.
Yep.
You said 5?
So
there's no
basically,
such thing as top 65.
well, there's top 96, right? I got to
top 96.
trying to get it.
But it's 65th place. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like if you could get 65th place by losing a bunch of matches, that's still
pretty good.
That's still pretty
good. So
good.
they're doing like top 128 is best of 5 or something?
Top 96.
96 is what they're doing?
96, exactly.
Okay. That's pretty good. I don't think that's bad.
Man, we've
hard
made
to complain about that.
This far without talking about Smash World Tour. What do you think the end game is, though?
Dude,
like,
what is the end game?
Like, what's the plan? Do you just wait until everyone lays low and then run tournaments if you're Panda? And you're
I think the plan's really easy on our perspective. We just don't go to
Panda events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna. Unless I think it could be fun to go there with like and take some pictures.
Oh, like it's a fun
Yeah, like just show because I'm in LA.
Yeah.
I mean, it's free. I'm not gonna be giving anyone money.
It is.
And
free.
it's just for the history.
Yeah.
Just take a picture of an empty room. It could be kind of funny.
So at this point, they're just canceling a bunch of flights for a lot of people. Ludwig is now running an event that weekend with varying levels of scope. I don't really know exactly what's going on, but the idea is that
it's an invitational, and there's like a lot of top players.
There's a lot of top players.
And all the top players I've talked to aren't going to Panda.
Aren't going to Panda.
So it seems like rip.
It really kind of does, and that's the wild part.
But they don't seem to think that.
Well, it's weird that we haven't really heard anything from Panda that wasn't, number one, exactly what Nintendo said, basically.
Because Nintendo's approving their stuff.
Right, which they're clearly working with Nintendo to do PR. And number two, about the Panda Cup. Which is weird. That thing's coming up.
Oh,
like, what's the story?
Oh, yeah, like, are you canceling or what?
Yeah, like, there's a lot of money.
Are you really just going to just run an event with no one showing up? Like, what's the deal? Like, how are you even going to fill out your bracket?
Like, Goom said, if any SoCal player goes, I will ban them from my events. We'll see,
I'm
though.
going to make no comment on that one.
No comment, honestly.
Apparently, saying things like that gets you in trouble.
Ah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, people start calling people scabs and everyone gets mad at you. Until they don't.
You know, that's the weird thing, because you've been there, too, where you called people scabs and were pretty right, and then they're like, well, there's no union. It technically has to be.
Sure.
To qualify as a scab, but it's like, it's the spirit.
You get it.
It's the notion.
You know, I think someone said this. Thor's always right, but people just don't know it yet.
we haven't evolved to that level.
They just don't know it yet. That's the only difference. Sometimes I'm just ahead. I'm too far ahead.
Of just getting around
I'm just, you know, I just got a DVR, and everyone else is just sitting here, you know.
You just gotta wait for the crops to come in.
Yeah.
Takes a bit.
Takes a bit. So,
Ginger's played really good.
Cisco is against a very interesting Smash tag.
Cisco.
Yeah, like the thong song.
No, that's like SISQ0?
Oh, you're right.
QO?
It has a Q in it.
Yeah.
Why would you choose this Cisco spelling over that?
I feel like it's somebody's name. Every time a commentator makes fun of tags, it's somebody's name. Do you remember Slime making fun of Umarth?
And
his name is Umar. Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
That does.
I will say though that Cisco is also the name of the Deep Space Nine Star Trek captain.
SISKO.
That's a K.
That's a K. But it's got the S to start out with.
It's my favorite show of all time, by the way.
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack would love that.
That's his favorite show of all time.
Jack also loves Deep Space Nine the best, I think, yeah.
I think anyone who's actually watched it all
the whole thing.
Pretty much everyone who's watched all Star Trek thinks that DS9 is like a masterpiece. It's really, really good.
Is there a case for John Luke?
There is TNG is one of the best shows of all time. Also, it's just DS9 is like comical. Like how good it is.
Just how much better.
It's so good.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's an incredible show.
I'm just checking on like where in bracket Casper Arcadia is.
Are you you know, another show that like has been popping off. Now everyone's recommending to watch it.
Oh yeah.
I haven't started watching it.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about that Love Is Blind show.
Oh yeah,
Do you watch that?
No, I'm not into like happiness or like people meeting each other or anything like that.
Oh, I think then you're gonna love this show.
Oh.
Because based on the summary I was given, it's like they're just like it's like a show where the showrunner doesn't seem to care about people's like happiness. Like it's like super it's like really not trying to care about like like morality. That's my understanding of it, at least.
That's also kind of cringe. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I think that's kind of.
I mean, it's interesting.
It's interesting.
It's a great exploration of the human condition.
Oh, that's what we're really trying to figure out here, right?
It really is. That is true. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I've been liking Taskmaster. Have you seen that show?
No.
I think we should do it to Smashers. They basically just like set up a thing. They take a bunch of comedians.
Yeah.
And there are a bunch of tasks kind of centralized around a house. And it's like, how long is this piece of string?
Yeah.
And it's like a comically long piece of string, and you don't really have anything to measure with it. Like sometimes you have very clever ways of doing it.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know, 4 miles.
Yeah.
It's a 4-mile long piece of string. And they just all torture each other or find like creative ways to do the puzzle.
That's good. I think a really good skit, someone skit one day, would be like Nathan for You.
Yeah.
But for like Smash tournaments. I actually think that's an incredibly good.
That's Jack's entire bit, though.
What do you mean?
Jack would lose it if
would
we did that without him.
Oh, he wants that. He'd be good for that too. He'd be a great Nathan.
Oh, he'd be
He's actually
great
maybe
Nathan.
the best Nathan we have in the whole scene.
By
you actually
a lot.
would be good too.
Yeah.
I think you guys are the top 2.
Yeah.
You guys can do the Nathan.
The dead-eyed of.
You have to be like there's a certain. I can't do it. I'm too like. There's too much of me.
There's too much excitability.
Too much blur.
Yeah, you have to kind of die a bit inside.
Yeah, like you have to like. I'd laugh. I don't think I could pull it off.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't do it.
It's just too funny at the end of the
It's
day.
too funny. But I think like you can make a great skit out of that, right? Like just as some crazy idea to like, to improve a Smash tournament that's like dying or not doing well.
Like no one's coming to my local, so I
Yeah.
let everybody win. Everybody wins every venue.
Yeah.
And you have to pay everyone first place. It's like, well, everyone's coming. I'm losing all this money. I'm done.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Or my tournament's unprofitable, but it wouldn't be if I won the tournament. So I DQ'd everyone.
Okay,
so
that's
I
actually
DQ'd everyone in my path.
The funny thing about like online Wi-Fi tournaments.
Right as I was about to lose, and then you like close in and pan in on like on game 3. You just pause and you hey man, you're DQ'd.
You're done. You're actually forfeited.
Yeah, and you have security walk to burst it out, and you do that as the whole bit. That's a good skit. I'm dropping insanely good ideas. Mikey around, I'll lose these ideas. My brain can't retain things anymore.
I was saying, in Ultimate, there are some Wi-Fi tournaments where they will legitimately do that. The TOs are just like, well, you're cheating because you're beating me.
So I guess you're out.
I guess you're done, man.
Yeah.
I guess that's no more tournament for you.
For you.
Casper Arcadia.
Oh, Casper Arcadia. That's a good set.
That's a good one. Arcadia doing well. I would say Casper's pretty favored, to be honest, and not at all how it's going, though.
That's not how it's going.
Oh.
Can I tell you a dark truth? That's
Yeah.
just not fair. And it's not nice to Casper, because Casper's very nice to me.
Oh, no. What is it?
There was a time
Oh, no.
we matched up on unranked at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
He didn't win a single time. Not a single game.
Not a single game?
The blur was just, I was
The
on
blur's
fire.
too strong?
At 2 a.m. I was insane.
This does actually look like a Casper versus Blur match.
But can I tell you another
Right now.
confession that will make him feel better?
Yeah.
Randomly, he went his Doc, and his Doc was taking games.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But his Fox was just getting, like, I was playing really well.
You're just smoking.
I was smoking him.
Yeah.
And it was looking just like this.
It was
So
actually.
maybe he's bad against Marth. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe his character's bad against Marth. That could also be it.
you know, nobody lets Fox lose to Marth. And I don't understand, like, Marths don't believe they lose to Pika. But they also don't believe they beat Fox.
No. That's just copium, bro.
Right.
like,
Right.
Come on. Like, you can't. I tell Zayden this every day where I'm like, he's like, oh, I got to practice the Yoshi match. I'm like, man, end of the day, your hardest matchup here, now, forever, 10 years from now will be Axe.
Yeah.
I don't care how many times you beat him in a row. That guy's going to be hard.
Your best chance in that case is to get Axe a really well-paying job. Line him up somewhere deep.
Yeah, but now there's like OKP, there's Ralph, there's Swift. It's too many.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
How many jobs can I really get people?
You gotta create a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
Speaking of job creation, yeah, I do worry about like all of the people that we know and like
Yes.
who do work for Panda, and it's looking like
Yeah.
maybe they're
Name
not
some
there
people
next
you
month.
like. Pause champ.
Well, because like I can't admit they're like telling me things.
Oh.
That's the one thing. I have a lot of
Well,
respect
you just
for.
say you like them.
Oh, I have a lot of respect for PG stats. I have a lot
Tish
of
is
respect for
homie.
Coney.
I like Tish.
I like Tish.
I like
Walt.
Walt.
There we go. I like.
I can put up with Cody.
You can put up exactly.
I can put up with him.
Well, Cody's really game. That's the funny thing. You can make fun of Cody.
Plus hilarious.
Yeah, it's very funny.
No, I'm kidding. I love Cody. I'm just kidding, guys. People who don't understand humor.
But like, so there's this big dearth
Yeah.
of structure now, and I just think it's time for Pepe's Global to come back.
Honestly, there's some players who are free agents.
Like, and Cody didn't even bring close to this tournament, and we have a jersey.
I mean, I'm telling you, it won't be that hard. I've literally already talked to an esports team.
Bunch of teams.
Not on their behalf because they haven't asked me to yet, and I don't know if they're leaving or what's happening.
Yeah, I want to clarify that.
But I just was like, we might have some. Are you interested? And they're already saying yes. So it's like, I'm not worried about that, frankly.
I kind of want to buy PG
Arcadia
stats.
just dropped a game, brother. You were up. You were up.
Uh-oh. Now he's going to go Doc.
I've had a bad habit of saying brother a lot lately. Please, slap me next time I do.
Is it like the Hulk Hogan brother? Or is
I
it
noticed.
like
Yeah, it is. I don't know what happened, but like people were noticing it, and they're like, is Blur just saying brother all the time now? And I'm like, yeah, I think I am. What happened?
Like, every time I hang out with Nick Engling, it's like my man's.
My man's, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not very inclusive to say all that.
No,
to say
really
that. No,
isn't,
brother, my man's like, we could do better.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get that out of my vocab a little bit.
Oh, I hear you.
It's more because it's just I'm spamming it,
Oh, yeah, no.
And I need to stop spamming it.
It's one of those things you notice after you do a lot of commentary.
Yeah.
You're just
You're
like,
I was saying the whole time.
No.
Because you don't remember it. While you're talking, you're like, oh no way, that's not me.
My
not
brain
me.
just puts the filler word in there, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's not a big
And
deal.
then you get disappointed. The trend for me is like whenever I think I did a really bad job on commentary and I'm like really bummed about it, I watch it again and I always find that's better than I thought.
Hey.
Whenever I think that I like literally was the greatest commentator of all time, I watch it again and it's worse than I thought. So it makes me think that whatever my opinion is after I leave
is always wrong.
It's just wrong.
Yeah.
And it all goes to the mean anyways.
I hear you on that. So Casper Arcadia, this is game 3. And we're probably going to end up taking a break after this.
So let's actually, we might actually
we got one
talk
match
about
to
some
watch.
Melee.
So how did Casper start winning? I don't know.
What adjustment did Casper make? We can't tell you.
Yeah,
What we can tell you is that Arcadia is throwing.
Arcadia was up a comical amount when I looked at the screen.
At the Yoshi's game. We
Yeah.
thought the set was over.
And then I looked away from it because I thought, okay, well, that one's done.
Well, because there's 3 other sets going on, okay?
Yeah, time to watch PhD's Nuts, now known as Deez, which is, the improvement tag
It is
for Eli.
It is for Elon, is that what she said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe getting a PhD at UCLA.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Also, that's impressive.
That's very good.
Oh, you got to grab that. What's the point of F smashing?
Maybe they DI super bad.
No. Wait, that's forward up tilt? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no.
Arcadia.
Oh, Arcadia! Got red.
Where are you going? Oh, no.
I think he knows he's the only one playing on quad screen now.
Yeah.
The pressure is insane.
Oh, roll. No. He's actually lost control of his character.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
He's somehow, not getting punished for it, though, so maybe it'll work out.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what's going on.
No.
And and he spot dodged after the up smash. No forward air shield, no up B, nothing.
I feel like I've watched Casper play neutral, watch Arcadia blatantly whiff 5 times, and then...
Dude, that dare. No, oh, my. How's
Damn, Casper was not close on
I
that.
am not allowed to make that many mistakes and get away with it.
Yeah.
When I play, he just made 15 in a row.
He's going to win this game, actually, now that I think about it.
He actually might win.
I think Casper is also being kind of nervous on...
Yeah, Casper's not playing with, the utmost poise. But he's at 179%, and Fox is invincible.
You can't hold down against that, and that doesn't work.
But when you take this stock out as Marth, you ready to side leave because you can take this next one out quickly.
Go to the corner, go to the corner, go to the corner.
Roll. Oh, no tech on the up smash. Ah, man.
Nair up smash. Ends it a little early.
Okay.
I can't believe
this man. No, it's too close, I guess.
Casper's not
I thought down throw would be good, too.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good DI in, though, on the down throw by Casper.
Yeah.
Slide off.
Yeah, clean up for sure.
I didn't think that would work. I thought DI in would lead to a tech chase at least.
Yeah.
But it would just let him slide off.
Folks, we got to take a quick break here. We're going to come back with more quad melee action. And we're going to get back to the deep mysteries of the melee life.
See y'all soon.